10's Late News with Tracy Spicer.
Heading late news, federal promises to protect Australian jobs, improve education and reform our tax system. Alarm over claims of a dramatic leap in school children smoking marijuana. And 2 days after the election, Ireland's new government is still undecided. Good evening. First tonight, a day of ambitious announcements by the Howard government. It's promised to protect Australian jobs, improve education prospects and start reforming our tax system.
Prime Minister Howard was visiting an Aboriginal cultural centre in Queensland today and hoping that his WIC land rights legislation would be ready within the next 2 weeks. But Mr Howard is trying to get his government back to bread and butter issues like jobs, tax and education. So Training Minister David Kemp today announced a $4.5 billion funding deal for technical and further education. It's a 5-year guarantee for the states, provided they improve the quality of TAFE training and find places for the 60,000 students who missed out last year.
There are conditions on that funding, and those conditions are that the states continue to expand places in TAFE. We believe by more than 100,000 a year is possible.
The Prime Minister, meanwhile, told the Queensland Liberal Party that tax reform, code words for a GST, was the next priority for his government.
I know some people will say it's risky, and I know some people will say, well, you know, remember 1993? Well, life is never static.
Now, GST is hard on small business, hard on middle income and poor people in the community, and it is not a job creator.
Another issue to be confronted, proposed tariff reductions for the clothing industry, which wants the same generosity as given to car makers. Mr Howard appears sympathetic.
We have a responsibility to take decisions that have beneficial effects on Australian jobs and Australian investment.
The opposition goes further, now against tariff reductions for clothing and also in the sugar industry, an issue it says could lead to a split in the coalition government. Paul Smith, 10 News.